Yes lads, Retox from iKonik bringing you a war recap. So we had a recent matchup against LA Kings. I'm not going to show too many replays on this. We cleaned up all the 9s you can see, minus and then 4 Town Hall 10s. Left 2 on the board with 2 stars. You'll just see a 76% and 69%. All of the Town Hall 9s are running anti-2, so I'm not going to show any Town Hall 9 replays. They really weren't special, and the 10s weren't great either, to be honest, but I'll just show all the hits on the 10s. So first is Mac on their number 2. Now Mac's are Town Hall 11 with low heroes. He kind of just rushed up to Town Hall 10, but he's got a level 10 Warden now. He's got the Max Witches, and just having these sort of semi-rush Town Hall 11s in Farm Wars just allow you to do this against these not too good or not too high level Town Hall 10s. They tend to just be able to overpower them with mass witches essentially, and that's what we're about to see here. So you see he's got a level 27 Queen and 26 King. He's just starting a Queen Walk on the west side down towards the south. I do believe she joins up at the south and everything comes in from the south. We'll just skip through, make sure my memory's not failing me. There's not really too much to talk about in this one as it's quite straightforward. It's just witches ploughing through. So we'll just talk about the channel a little bit and basically what you guys want to see. I think I wasn't going to do many war recaps when I first started. I didn't think they were that popular, but people seem to enjoy them. So I will definitely carry on with these and also the highlight videos, which was my main focus. But basically anything else you guys want to see, let me know and I'll start to work on it. Live attacks is definitely something that I really want to get into and start recording. It's just an issue of making sure I'm online at the time. I'm not the most active person at the moment with work, and a lot of the US members attack when I'm not able to get on Clash, but we'll work around that and we'll definitely get some live attacks out. And I mean, tutorials, is it something that you guys want to see or not? Let me know. I don't know generally what skill level people are watching the channel, whether I'll be teaching things everyone already knows, or is it something you would be interested in seeing? So yeah, drop a comment or send us a message, whatever you want to do, that would be much appreciated. So as you see with the tag, he's literally just got witches walking through, wardens on full health, his queen's on full health, still got the ability on the queen. There's 2 wizard towers and a mortar up at the moment, which are the only things really causing any trouble. You've got both were locked on golems there, and both the wizard towers went down. Mortars dropped as well to the queen. All you've got is point. You've got loads of witches up. Good 5, 6 witches up, all level 3, all max. Yeah, 1 there at the back, 6 witches up. Queen's up still, wardens up. Just 1 last defense to go down, and then that is the base done. We'll just speed up for this last little bit of cleanup. And nicely done. So next we're going to show Ray hitting number 4. Again, it was a bad base. He can't just get to overpower this. He almost actually died, and it was just his queen left with some heroes on it that just finished off the last section of the base. But again, you've got these level 1 or level 2 Infernos, both on single. Only 14, 15 heroes. Town Hall 9 defense, with a couple of the new ones not even there. And just really doesn't even require too detailed a plan. Obviously you could have done a fancier attack on this, but this got the job done, and it wasn't a close war, so I don't think any of the 10s really went to spend hours planning these out, which I can't blame them overly in the farm war. They definitely do spend a lot of time in more serious wars, and it does burn them out a little bit, so it's nice to have a bit of a relax and just plough through a base in the old-fashioned way. So you see the queen's just sort of stuck on this wall now, which is why she's not getting damaged by anything, and the kill sorceress can take out most of this core, all of the core, and just leave the queen at the end of the raid to sweep round and finish everything off. So we're just going to ×2 this, as nothing's really changing. It's just the core going down with the king in there, and the queen just starting to beat through walls and make her way over. So your last Inferno is just about to drop there. King takes that out nicely, and the queen's slowly starting to join up with the pack, but it's all starting to die out. The last Golemite's about to go down, king's about to go down. Oh, so still 2 Golemites up and 1 up top there, but they're going to be dead by the time the queen's anywhere near. But if you look at the base that's been left, you've got an archer tower, a cannon, a wizard, a mortar and a sweeper. Not enough to take out a queen with 3-4 healers on her. So actually just going to speed up now, because all she's got to do is come down here. She kept a few wall breakers back that didn't need, and that actually worked really nicely to let the queen move through and not waste any time. I think time was a little bit tight on this one, obviously, as it was queen cleanup, but got the job done. So the next here is Ant on number 5. So this was a much more triple focus style of a Laloon. Ant's a new member of ours who's doing really well in the clan. Happy to have him on board. Again, really bad base. You got 2 level 1 or 2 Infernos on multi this time. Then you've got Town Hall 9 defense. Only 2 expos, both level 2. No, 3 expos. One's up top, but none of them are even Town Hall 9 max. So he's got a wizard down here, and he's going to start his queen walk on this northwest side. So he's going to go in here and he's going to take out an air defense, a wizard tower and an archer tower, which is obviously pretty huge for an air attack. He drops a wizard in there just to help speed up that air defense, because it was shooting his healers, which is a nice little touch. He's just about to engage the enemy queen here, only a level 8, so no real issue at all, but does use the rage. So I think the queen's essentially just going to get around this corner, and then she's going to go in with the king. So you see, king goes down, a few wall breakers, actually go to a spring trap there, but enough still to get that skull wall open. Makes the funnel with a wizard and an archer, which can send the king the way he wants. It's going to eventually make him go into the base. Queen's got no option but to wrap around and join him. So he pops the king ability there. You're going to take out the enemy king. So CC's out now, drops a poison. You've got 2 witches in there. One of them actually went to the side and stayed out of the poison, which really did delay things a lot. The king just gets stuck beating skellies and just goes down pretty quickly here. He pops the queen ability just to beat for those skellies and get the witch down, which he does there. Just got to deal with the last few skellies you got out, and there goes the second air defense. So he's now going to start his Laloon, I believe, shortly. Yeah, that sweeper's going down. In comes the Laloon. So we've got loads of loons just swarming one side of the base, all really going heavy for that Inferno tower. He has got 2 freezers in the bag, so he's going to drop the first freeze there, which is going to get him an air defense, a sweeper, and an Inferno tower. So really nice freeze on that one. He's got haste just pushing everything in. He's now onto his last Inferno tower, which is going to freeze. Also grab the arch tower just to save that a little bit more damage. Loads and loads of loons left, all just swarming onto this wizard tower, which is the only real threat at this point with that many balloons up. That's gone down. One last Tesla to drop, and there it goes. So we're now just on cleanup. Queen's still up on full health. Healer's still on her. Fair few pups just working around the base. Nothing on this south side, but the balloons are working that way. So we'll just fast forward through the last of this. Pups are going to do all the central of the base, and yeah. Okay, so the last hit on a Town Hall 10 is going to be by myself. Really can't really class as a Town Hall 10 too much. Also, is it not Town Hall? Was it not number 8? Number 6, sorry. I was number 8 here, number 6. So I had that written down wrong. So you see, he's just got the 1 Inferno tower here. Level 1, I think, the multi. Everything else is just Town Hall 9 max. He has got the 3rd expo down. Really not too big a deal. So you see I've got a hog up to get a lure up here to get the lava out. I've dropped a giant and a wizard to pull the CC and a skeleton trap. Spanky actually hit this base and did the exact same queen walk. It was his plan, so I kind of took that. I liked how it went. He just didn't get enough push in the core because he used golems and wizards. I decided to go with the Valks that got the job done. So credit to Spanky for the most part of this plan, to be honest, especially the walk. So we'll just speed up as we beat through this lava. Drop a poison just to get the pups and also take those skellies down. I've got a couple of minions just to help at the back. I know the queen's going to go the way I want it to go, so we'll stop speeding up. By the start of the race, I did drop some archers on this side just to start making the funnel for where I want to go in, which is at the south point. I was starting to get a little bit worried about time at this point, as it was a really lengthy walk, to be honest. Well, actually just times 2 as we push down a little bit further. So I also knew I didn't need a rage for the queen because I'd seen Spanky do this already. So I've got all my Valks, my king, and I had a witch in the CC as well. I thought it couldn't hurt with the Inferno, just for a few skellies in there to help distract. Jump down, which is going to let them all the way into the core. The Queen's joined up with everything now. You've got some Max Teslas starting to pop, but everything gets in there. Drop a Rage for them, just to really push them through. The reason I went with Vouch rather than the Go-Ho that Spank did is because I knew they would deal with the heroes a lot quicker as well, because obviously they're going to go in and target them straight away. They've got that little bit more health, they can just tank through, they can do a lot more damage than the golems do. And definitely, especially with those heroes, it saves that anything beating on my troops for too long. So now I've just started my hogs up on this west side. I've got 2 heals for them. I've dropped down my last poison for these skellies. 2 skellies do actually survive with a sliver of a health here, so I probably could have placed that a little bit better. My Queen's working around the west on cleanup. I've got 1 last heal left, which I'm going to place down here just to reach all the remaining defences. You see quite a few hogs still up. 2 skellies and a sliver of health on them, and just 2 arch towers. Just dropping my wizards around the base for cleanup. Skelly's about to drop, there we go, just clean up now. Queen's still up on full HP, the King's still up. So I mean, yeah, this Inferno really didn't cause too much trouble at all. It was essentially a Town Hall 9 hit, but I thought I'd throw it in there as it was technically a Town Hall 10. And just final building goes down for the 3-star. So yeah, that's all I'm going to show for this war. Nothing of too much excitement to see otherwise. Hope you guys enjoyed.